Hello, my name is Albert Matthews. I am your uh, United World Studio administrator and also creator. And tonight what I'm going to do is create a very special tutorial. I've created them before, but somehow my audio never worked out with what I was doing, or the sound effects never worked out because I did not have it the way I'm having it tonight. The audio, I wore earphones, and of course, you would hear my voice, but you wouldn't hear anything within what I was creating, like the sound effects and things, which that really defeats the whole purpose and what I was trying to do. So, tonight, I'm going to create a very special tutorial and a very special thing that I want to show you. And I'm using my special program here, Magic Pro 17. I want to show you just exactly what I can do. Now, in this tutorial, I'm going to actually create again what I did previously, only with a twist, and that I'm going to create something that I used in my own movie creation that I'm working on right now. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It's going to be very lengthy. I will probably create it in several sections because of the length of this thing. So let's get started. First, I'm going to have to bring in one of my backdrops or whatever I want to use. So we're going to go up, and I'm going to find it. And usually I can find this also in the Adobe Effect imports, because I have them right in here too with me. But I usually go up and find them up here too as well, in where I've saved them at. So what I'm going to do is find this again. Give me a second here. And this is going to be a very unique video that I'm going to create, or tutorial. And you will see what I'm talking about when I get this done. And you will be amazed at how it looks. First, I'm going to add in my first thing, which is the green screen Lucifer again. So I'm going to add him in to my timeline, and now I'm going to hit adjust, and there it goes. He'll come in, and there he is. Now I'm going to do all my special things right now real quick, because you know what I do. First I eliminate the audio from the sound or from the video, which I go up and I ungroup, and then I'm able to delete that, which I save many links, timeline things that I want to do. And then I go up and I hit effect, and what I'm going to do here is go up to video and then move it, and then hit the section and positioning. I'm going to scroll this down a little bit here so you can see it, and I'm going to uncheck that, and then I'm going to go to sectional, and then I'm going to uncheck filled screen, uncheck it, and go down Dropbox to free. And this is how I'm going to eliminate my white light, which is what I use to light up the green screen. Then what I'm going to do is go back up to size and position, and that will eliminate that proportion of the white lights there. Now they're gone. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go up and I'm going to add another video. This is an actual video, and it is a very unique video, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I do this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to find it within Magic Pro 17, because it will take too long to hunt it that way, and I think I can find it a lot faster if I just go ahead and find it here. So let me check it out here and see what I got. My movies, okay. I'm not going to be able to find it there. I've got some, but not all. Let me go down here and check all these out, see what I got. because also a Magic Pro 17, it also saves or puts your movies within this too as well. And you're able to get a listing and you see actually what you put in there. Let me do it one more time. And okay, let me go up to my pictures. I know it's there. It's just I've got so much stuff in here. It's just unreal. Let me pause here for a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I found my program or my other picture that I wanted, which was really hard to find. That is the most important part of the whole thing of creating all these things, is actually putting them somewhere where they're easy to get to and you know where they are. That's the time-consuming part of the whole thing of creating with what I'm doing here. Now, I added this in. First, I have to do one thing. I have to go ahead. He's in number 2, my subject. What I have to do then is I have to condense him, take the green off of him, and make him smaller to fit him into the other program here. So we're going to do that. So we're going to scroll him down. All right, we're going to try to, and now you see the background, the fiery furnace. This is a funnel. This is what I used in my movie, which is awesome, trust me. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going on my funnel, the fiery furnace, and I'm going to highlight this, okay? And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to make the funnel the size of the frame of the player. And so I'm going to go up and I'm going to uncheck that. And I'm going to go with my mouse and my pointer and I'm going to extend the picture here. All right. And I'm going to bring it down to like so. Now, I'm going to key out the green on him. Now there he is, and what I'm going to do is go up to video, and I'm going to go up to chroma key, you see right here, chroma key, and I'm going to key out the green. Now there he is. Now it's very important because I want to find out how the funnel is traveling and moving, because it is a moving video, which will give the overall effect on this. So give me a second, I'll be right back with you. I'm going to check something out and I'll show you what I did. Okay, what I did was I took the funnel part that I put in and I reversed the way it moved in the video. And there's a setting here that says speed. And what you do is you put that check mark in where it says reverse. This here is your speed indicator of telling how many frames will move within the video. And I'm going to click this and show you what I'm talking about. See there? Now it's reversing. In other words, it's going backwards. Normally it would come forward. This one is going away from you. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm going over the funnel part of this, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to run it right next to the next one, in which it's going to pop up like that. Okay, but that's okay. They do that. If you don't have that line just right, and then what you do is you butt it up against the other funnel part. And you make sure it's doing the exact same thing as the other one is. Right, it's going reverse. And all you end up doing is just stand here and copy your funnels and paste them in your timeline at number 1. Okay, this is all you have to do. And this will simply add all those funnels in. And I'm going to show you the overall effect of what this is going to do and how it's going to look. Hold on here. Okay. Now, there's the funnel, and there's him. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this back, and I'm going to show you the overall effect of the funnel of what this does. And you'll see when it's running. Now, that funnel is looking like it's moving away from you, but it's going in reverse. The video itself is going backwards because of the setting that I used. Now, what I'm going to do now, because you're seeing the overall effect of all this and what this is doing, you have to understand, in my movie, in the script that I wrote, the movie I wrote indicates and states that Lucifer leaves the infernal realm and comes back to earth to cause us havoc once more on the earth. God sends Metatron back to fight this angel and throws him back into the infernal realm. This is what he is leaving out of. He is leaving out of the infernal realm through this portal, this funnel of fire coming back up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something else I'm going to do. I'm going to create this whole effect of this, just this little part here. And you understand now, I've been on it for 11 minutes to find everything and show you just exactly the overall effect. So I'm going to pause this real quick, and then I'm going to do some things to show you what I did. Okay, two things I have done. One, I tilted, show you here. I tilted him by going up to what they call rotor and mirror. And if you notice, you see little dials here when you go down on Magic Pro 17. And you can actually take him that's straight, see there? And I can actually position him and make him look like he's kind of like looking like he's laying down. And I can position him in any way, shape, and form. By twisting, you can see him turning. Okay, this is why I like Magic Pro 17. It's really an awesome program. Now, the other thing I did was added wings back into the program. I did. Now, what I did there was there's the wings. And you notice the wings are behind him automatically because he's in number 2. The wings are. Now, what I'm going to do now is there's 2 steps you have to do the wings. First, you have to get the green out, of course, and then you have to position the wings according to the way his body is, and you have to size the wings according to the size of his body, the way the wings are just, you know, right proportion for him. So I go up to video, and I hit size, and then I'm going to scroll this down right here. Just keep on my pointer and watch what I'm doing here. Okay. Now I'm going to bring that up. Okay. See the wings there? Okay. See there? He's going into the body or the frame of the body. Now, he's still in green, but I've still got a lot of work to do here. Now we're going up, and we're going up to brightness. And what I'm going to do is tone the brightness. Well, first, let me go up and get the green out. So we go to chroma key, see my pointer. We're going to go and we're going to hit the green, and that's going to totally knock out that green. You see there? Now it's only the wings and his body. Now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the wings and bring that black in there real good, because that's what you want. This is what's going to give the overall effect of this. Now you're going to bring up, and you're going to come up here, and you're going to really, because I can make the wings almost disappear there. And I'm going to bring the black in that real good. See? Now, the black is in there. The wings are in there, but I've got to do something else. One, I've got to go back down to rotor. Okay? Go back down to the rotor. Because this is what you want to do. You want to position his wings on him. See, now I can twist them wings any way I want. There. Or I can go ahead and lay it back. See how I'm twisting the dial over there with my pointer? And that way, that'll twist those wings any way I want. Okay? So you really have to be careful when you're maneuvering everything, because you want it to look right. Okay? Now, Okay, that should just about be right. Now, I'm going to go up, and I'm going to pause just because I'm really doing some length here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a minute and get him right, the body, and then I'll finish it out, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, what I did some fine tuning here, and I'm going to make him just a little bit bigger than normal, and also the wings. And then I'm going to finish this out, and you're going to see an overall effect of this, and it's really going to be awesome, and you're going to say, wow, because it's really sharp the way this thing looks. I mean, it really does. So I'm going to go ahead and keep his body in the check mark in there, and then I'm just going to bring his body up just a little bit. See there? Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the wings the same way, so I'm not losing any position with him and the wings. See, because you don't want to do any real sudden movements, because when you do that, you're going to mess up the whole picture. Now, I might have to do some adjusting as far as where the wings are setting on his body, but that's fine. That's okay. That's just fine-tuning there. See there? Now, what I'm going to do is go back on him, and I'm going to go up to, let me see, brightness again, because I want to darken his body just a little, see, and make him, his darkness of him, because he's a little white, and I might have to go up to chroma key a little bit here and do some adjusting on that, and it's really what it's doing is I'm doing some fine tuning to give it really a good look, is what I'm trying to do. Now, what I'm going to do last, and I've already taken 17 minutes just to create this little clip. Okay, 17 minutes. But the overall effect is going to be awesome, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. And I'm not done with this, because I can also create where he's coming up through the funnel and busting up through the ground through a hole where the smoke and the clouds, or the smoke and the fire comes up as he flies up into the air. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm doing this with a laptop and a few little bit of applications and software, and I can create a virtual clip that looks good. It's green screen. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the wings and put them up against, like I did all the other things that I created. Okay, see there? That's all I'm doing, and I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger so I can see a little clearer what I'm doing here. Okay. See, it takes some time to work with what you've got, but I guarantee you the overall effect is going to be awesome when you do this and you get it done, okay? Because that's what you want to do. The overall effect of this is just absolutely incredible. It really is, the look of this. And there's all kinds of other things you can do in this. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's just not this. Anything, if you got an imagination, you can create anything you put your little heart to, my little man. I'm telling you. And it will be totally awesome in everything you're doing. So I'm going to go ahead. I can actually put sound of fire crackling as he's coming up through the funnel, which it gives it that virtual sound effect. There's many things that I can do with this. But what I'm trying to do is show you the overall effect when you're creating this and what it looks like. So, and then I'm going to pause, and I might add some sound effects to really finish this out. So, let me show you so far what I've got. Give me a little bit of second here. I got to do something with the funnel fire here. Okay. I want to bring him back just a smidge and the wings, okay? Now, because you really got to play with it a little bit to really get it, because you're really fine-tuning it now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go back, and you're going to see the overall effect of this. Are you ready? Here we go. This is what this is looking like. Now, when this video is all put together, all this is going to flow smooth. I'm just showing you a little bit of what I did for 17 minutes. And I totally created a virtual angel flying out of hell with wings. I mean, this is awesome. Okay, let me stop this, and then I'll get back with you. Okay? Okay, what I've done to finish this all out, I added two things to it while I was gone. And looking at this, I added the sound of the wings plus the sound of the fire. And your overall effect will be like this. I'm going to make sure everything is okay. And this will be the end of the tutorial for this section. And then I'll bring this and add the other part of the tutorial I want to do. Now, I've already spent 21 minutes on this to show you exactly how and what you can do to create something very unique and very special. This is just one thing you can create. I've literally created Mount Harmon, where Jesus stood, where he was supposed to come back and stand on it and cause a great mighty earthquake on the mountain. I actually created it where lava spilled out and ran down the side of the mountain. Of course, I lost the picture and all the videos because my computer crashed, but I can still create it again. So now I'm going to give you a real quick rundown of how this is all going to sound, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So you hear the wings moving, the flames, him coming up through the funnel, and there we go. So I hope this tutorial helped you and you understood a little bit more about it. And I'm going to bring other tutorials, but I just wanted to show you exactly what can be done. By the way, I can also show you what type of video you will get out of something like this. So we go up to export like before, remember, and save it on the computer. And I'm going to go up on DV quality. It gives me a DV quality, or I'm going to go to 1, and it won't give me a 1, but it will give me a DVD quality. And it really, that also depends too on exactly what video and pictures you're using in order to get that high quality of DVD. That's very important. So make sure your pictures that you're using are in HD quality itself before you create something. You use a very low quality picture, then it's not going to give you a high resolution when you're processing your video and creating something like this. Now, I can get a HD or a DVD quality, but I cannot get the HD because it's high definition, so I can't get that. Now, some of the ones I create in here, I can give an HD 1 or 2, and I've had as much as high as 2. So I just wanted to let that in and show you what all that is. So we're going to finish out the tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed all this. Thank you, and I'll be back and bring many more with you to you when I get other time, and we can work some things out.